Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. So every year for Ariella's birthday we do a Friendsgiving celebration. It's sort of like our annual tradition that we started recently as a family together to have something regular to bring our friends and to join our family of friends together. We know holidays can be challenging times for everybody. And we thought to just make, this little tradition that's like light and easy and playful and fun and, a way to make sure that we are celebrating each other and Ariella's birthday. So we're very excited to be, having our friends over for a very delicious meal, some nice drinks, some good ambiance, bringing some friends with their little ones too, so they can play and meet, just multi-generational. So what I'm gonna go over is how we go about getting ready, things that are important to us, showing some clips of us getting ready, and then the actual event. So here we go, let's jump right in. So we're starting by clearing out our fridge, cleaning it to make room for everything we need. So here we are, cleaning the fridge. And now we have a clean fridge. Look how clean that is. Woohoo! So here's some footage of us shopping and getting all the supplies that we needed.
These are ridiculous.
Thank you so much.
You have one on you.
Yeah. So I have a list here that I wrote of some of the things that are most important about getting a Friendsgiving together. So the first thing is sending out invitations, really thinking about your space, your safety, especially since we're living in COVID times, how many people you want around you, what feels like a good size, and sending out those invitations ahead of time, at least a week to 2 weeks, if not more, so that folks feel like, they have time to really think about if they can come, if they can change their schedule, if they can test, if they can show up in the way that you need them to. So number one, invitation. Number two, the most important thing for Friendsgiving is the menu. A lot of people expect a turkey, depending whether or not your friends are, meat eaters, or vegan or vegetarian. You might want to take into account some different options for all different eating styles. You definitely want to check in with everyone around their allergies and their food access needs, and just make a menu that's really full and robust, that everyone will feel fulfilled, that they have several options and that they're delicious, but that they're also easy and practical and realistic for you, that you can get it done in the time. And that's if you're cooking everything. Another option is some people like to maybe just make the turkey and the mains and then have everybody bring a side. So for our Friendsgiving, we'll be making turkey, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, corn pudding, stuffing, having some cranberry sauce. We're also going to have string beans with shallots on top, and we're also going to have a Brussels sprouts and squash salad that we like to have grapes and blue cheese and walnuts deliciously in there as well. And then we're going to have a birthday cake for dessert, and then also some nice treats and cookies for dessert as well. And then we're excited to have lots of different cocktail options, and for having folks bring some drinks that they want to share, non-alcoholic and alcoholic as well. We'll also have a charcuterie board, just so that as people are arriving, people are expecting to eat, but just to give some grace period as people ease into the space, and then also as things finish up warming up and cooking, that there's some snacks prepared for everyone. The next important thing that I'd say for a Friendsgiving is the decor or the ambiance. Like, what is the vibe you're trying to set? Is it, a seated? Is it buffet? Is it everybody walking around and finding a spot on your couch or the floor? Like very casual? Do you want it to be a little bit more dressed up, fancy? Whatever feels good for you, your friend group, what's realistic. And just keeping in mind, like, where are your friends at? Like, having self-awareness too, right? Like, what do you think your friends are vibing with at the time? That's right, Baldwin. And so for us, we like a combo of like special and magical, but also casual. So like people can come as they are. But, we're also definitely going to just try to make it like feel good and cute and warm, because for us, like, we feel like the holidays or just any type of gathering is a special time. And, we love that sort of like creating that magic together with our community. So we're going to have chargers and a nice, tablecloth, and bring out our champagne flutes and some candles, and just make everyone like feel a little like razzle dazzled, because that's like what we like to do. And what are some other things like vibes that you can do to implement into the space to make it feel like cozy and, the feelings that you want to evoke as people enter the space? Think about all the senses. What are the smells, the sights, what are they hearing, right? That's what makes an event a little extra special. Lastly, to make a successful Friendsgiving, I would think about an itinerary, both for before the event and during the event, right? So before is, your shopping, your prep, all of your list. Because sometimes we know that things don't go as planned, right? We have a talker. To make sure you have a timeline leading up to the day to get everything done. But then also the day of, right? That day, if you're cooking, that you have, your time, your order, you're gonna get everything done the way that you want to. If things don't go as planned, that's okay, right? You have to be a little bit flexible. That's part of being a nice and gracious host, is being okay with things like going with the flow while trying to make sure that everyone has their needs met at the event, right? Just try to set yourself up so that you can enjoy your guests and yourself, right? And here's some footage of our tablescape, and what our decor and ambiance and vibes look like, and the choices that we decided to go with for decor. And a play break. Be back. Getting ready to make the Thanksgiving meal. It's Thanksgiving prep time. Friendsgiving o'clock.
We're ready a little bit.
A little bit.
Let it.
Hey, babe. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear love. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, babe! We love you! Make a wish!
Justin.
It is from a Hong Kong bakery, so it's supposed to be light and airy and not so heavy, but yeah, it's a famous bakery in Flushing.
Yay! Yeah, sweet baby. Is that funny? Is that funny? Yeah, we're gonna have a great time. All right, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope that you have a memorable one with your friends. Remember that we are an indigenous land, and always make sure that you're aware and conscious of the indigenous population that continues to live in your area, and do what you can to make awareness, give back, support, be educated, and cognizant of those who came before, continue to carry their legacies into the future, and who laid so much foundation. So that's an important part of the holiday too. So I want to acknowledge that here in New York that we're on Lenape territory. There's so much to be thankful for, especially as we're still in a pandemic, and many of us have made it through some very difficult times. So I give thanks to my family, my friends, my community, the people who support me unequivocally, even those on the socials who don't know me personally but follow my family and continue to support us. I'm thankful for you. I continue to see you as part of my extended family. Thankful for my baby, who brings me joy every day, and who you can hear probably jingling their bell in the background. Thank you for tuning in again. Have a great holiday.